Hello and welcome back. So today I'm trying something new. As I'm sure you know, I spend a lot of time taking videos of insects and flowers, mainly with a view to promoting wilder gardening or rewilding of the garden, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you might have noticed that the camera I'm using, the one I'm recording myself on now, isn't that great for macro photography. I can't get really close to small insects, and most insects are pretty small, which can be a bit frustrating. So I'm trying to find a solution to this, and you can spend thousands and thousands of pounds on fancy cameras, but I'm trying something much cheaper, which is a lens for a phone. So I've got this Redmi phone. It's pretty cheap and cheerful. I've had it for a few years now. It only cost 100 quid in the first place, so it's not high end. But what I've just bought is this thing, and I have to say straight up, I'm not sponsored by these people at all. I bought it online. I don't even know how to pronounce the brand. Apexel. Anyway, it's a 100mm macro lens that clip on to your phone, which should enable me to use my mobile phone to take close-up macro photographs of insects and flowers. And I'm going to try it out. So it's a pretty simple gadget. It's just a lens and a clip, and it costs about 40 quid. You can get more expensive ones. You can get cheaper versions for not much more than a tenner. I've no idea whether this is the best buy. It got good ratings is all I can say. So you just clip it on. So the main lens of the camera is I've got 3 on there. I've no idea what they all do. Anyway, so you clip the lens, and you can see looking through this lens that it's over the camera. Simple as that. And then in theory, I can just take photos and get really in close to insects. So I'm going to wander around my garden now, take some photos and maybe some videos, and report back as to whether it's any good. I'll let you know. Let's see. Well, I think that's a success, qualified success perhaps. You can't get in really close, so for very small insects it's still not much use. You probably need more expensive kit for that, but for pretty small insects, smaller than a honeybee, it seems pretty good. The limitation really is on keeping the camera steady, it seems to me. You've got to get quite close as well, which frightens off many insects. But because you're focusing in on such a small object, obviously the slightest tremor in your hands makes the whole thing blurry. And particularly for video footage, you really, I think maybe I need to try and mount the phone on a tripod, although then you've got obviously difficulty in stalking an insect while your phone is attached to a big old tripod. But maybe that might help. Anyway, I'll continue to use this, and maybe you'll see the results in my future videos. If anyone fancies giving it a go, I think I'd say on balance I'd recommend it. Okay, take care.